Alright, now that we have created our account, let's go over some of these tabs and just discover kind of what's on the Scratch website. And yeah, so this is what happens when you're on the main page of the Scratch website. And in the last video, we went to our profile page, which is when you click on your name up here and click on profile. And you get something similar to this. Of course, if you're brand new to Scratch, you probably don't have all this information. You can go ahead and fill that out. And you probably don't have projects and stuff here or comments like that. Anyways, let's just go over the next thing. Of course, signing out, just going to go over that real quick. Signing out, and you can sign back in. And you can do that on any computer, which is awesome because all of your data is on the cloud, which means that you can go to another computer and pick up right where you left off. The account settings, not going to go over that. Just if you need to check that out, do so. My stuff is the other item on this list, and you can also get to it by clicking on this button right here. So if you click on that, it shows you all of your projects. Now, of course, you're probably not going to have any, so all these are probably going to say 0, and there's probably going to be nothing here. It's just these 2 buttons. But for me, I've got some random projects in here. And this is where all of your projects are stored. And you'll create projects and studios here, and we'll go over all the creation deletion process in the next video. But this is where they're stored. The next video button over is messages. So you can go to the messages tab and see messages from other Scratchers and all kinds of stuff like that. You can also search the Scratch website. We've got the About tab, which is just all information about Scratch. Tips is a really nice place to go. If you're just starting Scratch, you can go to the Tips tab and look at all these tutorials that are made by Scratch, and also some cards and starter projects that they have. Really nice stuff. You could start with those projects and then kind of mess around and learn how things work. The Explore tab over here has a bunch of stuff going on. Basically a bunch of projects made by other Scratchers that are either popular or brand new, and they're sorted by different titles, and you can also do recent or popular and trending. Then we've got the Create tab, and let me go back to the main Scratch page first before we get to Create. We've got Scratch News here, and we've got kind of your message board here, which will show messages from other users that you're following, or your own projects and stuff like that. You've got the featured projects on the Scratch website. If your project gets featured, congratulations. It shows up on every user's page right here. I think they do 1 feature per day. We've also got some featured studios, and then we've got curated projects, which Scratch picks a user to choose certain projects to show for that day. And then all of these tabs are other things. At the bottom, we've got remixing and loving, and we'll go over what those mean in the next video. Now let's go to this last tab, which is the Create tab, which is the one we'll be spending most of our time in. This brings us to the Scratch interface. Now I'm not going to explain anything that's going on here because I have another video specifically for that, and that's getting started with Scratch, and you can find that in the Programming Basics section of Drag and Drop Programming. Alright, this has been getting to know the Scratch website. I'll see you guys in the next video when we talk about creating projects, deleting projects, and stuff like that. Alright, see you there.